Hello, everyone. Hi, Sophie. There's Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Say hi to everyone. Sophie. Sophie's kind of shy. DJ's not shy. Sophie. Sophie's shy. Wasabi. What's up, everyone? Hey, how's it going? Why is my hat always crooked? I always got to straighten my hat when I get on these things. Hey, I'm not the man. I'm just a man. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Hey, I just wanted to jump on here. What's up, Home Slice? I just wanted to jump on here and say hello. It's been a while since I did a video, and just kind of update you guys as to anything I have. And just two thoughts popped into my mind. You know, I'm reading the BZ's IUV updates, home skillet biscuit, and apparently Heather Ann, you know, does have a hearing on the 18th that I guess we're calling a jurisdictional hearing, where she will argue that the court does not have, you know, jurisdiction over her. So that's on October 18th. October 18th. So there's a little bit of time, you know, between then. Hopefully we can have some boots on the ground to cover that. I probably will not be able to do that because I'm oh, really? Bob Wright had an excellent interview on Judy Jandora's. Is that on her YouTube channel? No, I didn't, but I'll have to watch that. Is that on Judy's channel? Okay, so that's on Judy Jandora's channel. She had an excellent interview with Bob Wright last night. That's good. I'll have to watch that. I have an hour drive to work every day, so I love having a good video to listen to. What's happened to Heather's statement? You know what? That's a very good question. I don't know, because I was waiting for that. Probably, I guess if I had to speculate, pardon me, that her statement, because as I understand it, she's kind of under a gag order about her case, so maybe she prepared a statement and ran it by prosecutors or whoever's overseeing the conditions of her release, and they did not. You can go to contact at TheLightReports.com for emailing me. But I got to tell you, I'm busier than a one-armed paper hanger right now, because I've got my job, and I'm running like 2 jobs right now with my salary job, and then I'm actually executing a contract as a contractor in Northern Virginia, using one of my lead men to run the job, you know, with my assistants. So I'm working like 6 days a week and 10 hours a day minimum, usually 11 or 12 because of drive time. So but the other thing I wanted to get on and talk about was, you know, oh yeah, thank you for bringing up the FOIA request, because 2 days later, for those of you that don't know, I had put in a FOIA request almost exactly a year ago regarding the Solar Warden program. It was to the U.S. Navy, regarding Solar Warden and anything to do with Space Command. That's the thing about FOIA, is you got to ask them like 10 different ways and then hit the right keywords. And so I got this response back saying that I had been granted expedited processing, which they'll do for journalists, and that they were going to get on that. And then the guy sent me an email saying, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I was just doing some cleanup, as I got all excited about it, and I think rightfully so. But then he came on, or sent me an email saying I was just cleaning up some FOIAs, and no, there's nothing that we have to report on this, blah blah blah. And I was like, whatever, you know, you pieces of S are gonna have to come clean sooner or later. So yeah, that was a real, you know, I think when they do stuff like that, I think they're trying to like get my hopes up and get me to come on and do a video and say, wow guys, check this out, and then make me look like a dumbass on the back end. But I don't care, because I don't care about looking like a dumbass, because I know I'm not a dumbass, and ultimately people who are in touch with stuff know that. But the second thing I just wanted to say is that, oh well, you know, I gotta tell you, like, I'm loving my job so much that Loki, oh my god, everybody keeps freaking Loki. I'm having so many problems with Loki. He has attacked his brother, oh my god, like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. They are both riddled with wounds, and I'm trying to hook up an appointment Friday when I go to Northern Virginia with a canine behavioralist. I went to a vet appointment last week trying to get him on some Xanax or something short term, as much as I hate that stuff. Well, you know, that's what I don't get. I'm a dog whisperer. Dogs love me, but Loki loves me like that dog loves me like I think no other dog I've ever had loves me. But man, he loves his brother. He loves to play with his brother, but he's crazy and he's got to fight his brother. I think it's a whole dominance thing. So anyway, I went to a vet last week and she's like, no, I won't put him on any medication. I'm like, look, I'm looking for something stopgap. I need to calm him down. I'm very busy right now. So here's the result. Yeah, I have a product actually that has lavender essential oil and it's a spray. The result is that I now, because of some other things I'm not going to get into details on, that, you know, I really should. I now have to, okay, here's the thing. It's been real hot here because I can take him to work with me. I can take all my dogs to work with me. I got a big quad cab, beautiful truck, and I got it set up where I divide the boys up. I divided the back of the quad cab, but it's been too hot, and I'm not going to sit there and run the truck all day and run the air. But it was almost 90 degrees today in Richmond. So as soon as the weather cools down, I'll be taking them with me, and it's fine, you know, because then I can run them at lunchtime and stuff. But anyway, I'm getting off on tangents because what I want to focus on is the fact that, you know, a lot of people out there are Trump supporters, and it's like, I didn't vote for Donald Trump. I didn't vote for anyone because I believe now, and I've voted all my life, and I decided this past election, it's like, look, I'm no longer going to vote for and consent to being governed by a corrupted system, because that's what we do when we vote in this, what we know. I know it's a completely corrupted system. It's a complete ruse when we go and vote, and our vote doesn't matter. So I'm sitting here looking at Donald Trump going, you know, there was a Donald Trump rally and Donald Trump sends out a bunch of good tweets and shit. But here's what I'm looking at. Until you start arresting Luciferian pedophiles that you know exist, Donald Trump and Jeff Sessions, the more time that goes on, I'm just thinking he's just playing a role. He's playing a role for the Luciferian pedophiles to make us think that something's different. There ain't a damn thing different until we start to see arrests. I keep hearing all this secret grand jury crap, and, you know, Jeff Sessions and Donald Trump are onto this. I'm sorry, folks, but the more time that goes by, I think it's all just bullshit. And some other stuff is going to happen before the right things happen. Because I truly believe that the first major incident of, you know, the truth being revealed to humanity are those filthy, child molesting, just vile beings being arrested and stopped from committing those crimes against children. I don't care about the forgiveness and compassion afterwards. I want them stopped from doing what they're doing, because every day I know children are dying and being tortured, raped, and murdered by these blood-sucking Luciferians. So, you know, those of you who have, like, unbridled support for Donald Trump, I want to know from you guys what exactly is different under Donald Trump now that he's been in power for almost, 9 months? Is my math correct? 9 months, okay? You put me in the Oval Office in 9 months, 9 days, and you'll see some differences. We've been in 9 months, and all I see is the same political bullshit bantering. I hardly even pay attention to it. Oh, he gave a great speech at the UN. It's like, you know what, Donald Trump? Arrest some fucking pedophiles, and Jeff Sessions, arrest some pedophiles, and I'll be impressed, okay? So those are the two things on my mind right now, because I will never, ever give up on all the children out there that are being molested, raped, murdered, and tortured by these pieces of S. And, you know, in the meantime, I'm kind of just in a holding pattern, but understand that I have not forgot about them. I feel for them every day. I think about them every day, and I'm not fucking impressed with Donald Trump or Jeff Sessions or any fucking buddy else, because I don't look at words, I look at actions. So those are the two things I wanted to come on here and say today. And we are the elites. We are spiritually elite. And that's all I wanted to say today. And, you know, I hope that we continue to focus our thoughts and intentions on making those arrests happen. I do. Sometimes I honestly, I wonder right now if they didn't throw everything they're throwing at me right now just to distract me and get me off. And that's another reason I come on and make videos, to let them know I'm still here. I still know what you are and who you are, and I will fight you till my last dying breath, and with every ounce of energy in the core of my being. And I think I don't know, you know, they're so powerful and they control so much. Could they have hooked me up with this great job? I don't think so, because, you know, I think I would have detected that by now in my inner workings with my employer, who I really like and get along with well, and just everything else. So I signed a big fat contract up in DC. I'm like, is this shit all by design to distract me? Because money doesn't distract me from what I think is really important, because I still spend time focusing my thoughts and intentions every day on things that I think need to happen. And I urge you all to do that, as I always do, because you're powerful co-creators. We're all powerful co-creators, and we showed that with Irma. I don't think we focused the attention that we needed to on the storm that's hitting Puerto Rico, and I feel kind of guilty and bad about that. It snuck up on me because I was so busy, and I'm like, oh shit, this storm's hitting Puerto Rico in a day? We didn't do our job there, so I think we need to be on top of that a little more. But anyways, that's it, guys. So we must be confident and positive, unity and compassion. We have won. I agree with you. I agree that it's done. I almost feel like the core of my mission is complete, and that's why the universe is rewarding me with what it is now. And you know, and that's unique for everyone. Everybody's got a different mission, and I was in the thick of shit. You know, I sacrificed a lot over quite a few years, and now I feel like I'm on easy street. You know, and I'm being rewarded for my hard work, my sacrifice, and just going through difficult times. You know, fighting the battle I've fought. So that's the way I like to think of it, as opposed to, you know, being set up with a good job, and I got a nice contract in DC that I'm still doing as a contractor, and it's like money is not an issue whatsoever for me to do anything I want to. And I think that's a reward. And I think that's the reward you get when you really put your ass on the line for other people, and you're of service to others, and you live by the golden rule. And I think that's what's happening to me now. So anyway, enough about myself. Love you guys. Please keep, you know, your positive thoughts and intentions on, you know, everything unfolding the way we want it to. I really feel like oh, here's the other thing. Friday, September 22nd. I don't know if you can hear Loki barking. He wants to come out. Friday, September 22nd. I've got my alarm set for 4:02 Eastern Time. Do the math wherever you live. There is a global equinox. What is it called? September equinox meditation on at 4:02 p.m. on Friday, September 22nd. So please set your alarm clocks and participate in that global meditation. I believe they have a huge impact on what's going on in the world. So please consider joining everyone. And I love y'all. Peace, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Whoops.